Hey guys, this is Cleo.
It's your girl, Vi.
And this is 20-something.
Welcome back, guys.
Hey guys.
So, as you know, Cleo and I have been friends for quite some time. And so during that time, we've had quite a few jobs together. And we have a job together right now. And so we're going to tell you a story that happened on Sunday because that shit was funny.
Yeah, so like Vi said, yeah, she got me the job. Her friend's sister started like a cleaning company, so I decided to apply and I got the job. So this past Sunday we went to a house. When I tell you guys, this house was atrocious.
That shit was okay. First of all, we were in the car. It was supposed to start at 1:00. Okay?
Yep.
So we were in the car for like 30 minutes because Miss Boss Lady was high key late as shit. So we were already hot in the car, y'all.
Yes, it was so hot. I was like texting her because we both didn't feel like getting out of the car. So we were like texting each other and stuff like that. But finally she comes and she didn't even come yet actually. Yeah. How did you even get the key?
Okay, so she FaceTimed me. Okay, Boss Lady FaceTimed me. And so she FaceTimed me and she told me that, the house was empty because unfortunately for the homeowners, they got evicted. So she was like, you could just open the door with the key because there was a key in the back. Yeah, no, there was a key. There was a key in the padlock. Like there was this big ass lock, and she told me the code to open it, so I did. And so then,
girl, I really thought that this bitch just opened the door. I didn't understand. I was like, but I didn't even say anything about it
because you were fucking tired.
Bro,
Cleo was so pissed.
I was so pissed, you guys. I was so pissed
because we had to study.
Yeah, we had to study. We had an exam on Wednesday. And y'all, like, I was just really trying to get the cleaning in so we get that money, get that check, and bounce up out of there. But yeah, so we step into the house, and when I tell you the fumes, my nose was burning. Like, literally, it smelled like hot dog.
Bro.
It smelled like wet condiments.
Bro.
Wet food. Like, I don't even know how to describe it. It was so disgusting.
Like, it really just smelled like the house was rotting.
Yeah. And it was hot, too, y'all. So mind you, like, the AC was off. Like,
the AC was off because these motherfuckers got evicted, and the person that hired us to clean the house, she feels like, or I think it was a lady that Boss Lady was talking to. The lady who hired us to clean the house just felt like this was some slavery work because sis didn't put no damn AC. Fucking water wasn't working. We had to fucking sweep the carpet because we couldn't use the vacuum.
Yes, the vacuum wasn't. I went to go plug in the vacuum, and I started pressing it. I said, why is this shit not working? And mind you guys, the carpet, like the whole house was pretty much filled with carpet aside from like the kitchen area and like the living room area and the restroom. But so we go into the rooms just to analyze the house before we get to cleaning, and it was a bunch of shit, like ripped up papers, ripped up crayons. There was nails on the floor, like a bunch of random stuff in each bedroom, mind you guys. So it was just really, really disgusting. And there was like a bunch of kid toys in every room.
Yo, so let me tell you, I don't know. Okay, so when we walked into the house, Cleo already said it stunk, but I just want y'all to understand the type of funk that was funking up this fucking house. So we walked in, and the house was smelling like weed. Okay,
yes.
Weed was the overlying aroma.
Yep.
And then after the weed smell hits you,
it was dog.
Then it smelled like dog. So I was like, I even said these people had pets. They didn't fucking have pets. The house was fucking stinking so bad because there was no electricity and there was fucking food in the refrigerator. That fucking food in the fridge was molding. That shit was so nasty. I walked into the kitchen, I opened the fridge, and I felt like I was gonna pass the fuck out.
Yep. And mind y'all, we even had face masks. Like, Boss Lady had literally got us face masks and stuff. Like, we always have face masks when we're doing cleanings, but tell me why we were sweating through that shit, you guys. Bitch, I went through 5 of them hoes.
No, I did. I didn't know there was extra. Okay, so I only thought there was the one I had. So my shit was dripping. I was squeezing it. Okay.
Ew.
No, I'm not even kidding. It was dripping out my neck. That's why I looked like I was sweating so much.
Yeah.
And so it was like fucking. It was basically clear.
Stinking. Like, I felt like I was breathing in like
liquid.
Like I felt like it was I felt like it was like percolating through the mask and going back into my nose. So I was wearing it I was literally wearing it over my mouth because I was like, bro, this shit stank. I can't even keep it on my face. That's how bad it stank. And we had the door open, but the door kept closing.
It was
so
hot
it wasn't.
as shit that
Yes.
day.
So like the air wasn't able to get in there and fumigate that the living room area, and upstairs I guess wasn't that bad, but it was even hotter upstairs, because like
Hot air.
Some of the windows didn't even open.
Hot air rises.
Yeah.
That's one. The windows upstairs were bolted shut or some shit. That shit wasn't fucking opening. All those fucking kid toys that we had to carry downstairs. I felt like we were moving motherfuckers out the house.
Yes.
It was
bikes all up in the living room. I had to move all them shits.
I said, bro, this is not what I signed up for. And then, okay, so look, when I walked in, I assumed it was going to be, okay, this is my first house cleaning because I have another job. Like we talked about last episode, I have another job. So, like, this was my first house picking up. So I was like, okay, I'm finna pick up this house because I have a little bit of time. So I didn't think it was that bad when we walked in. Because I was like, okay, it stinks in here.
Yeah.
But it's not dirty. Because I was expecting to see roaches and slime and shit.
This bitch, we walk in, this girl was like, it's not so bad. I said, it's not so bad. Yeah. Do you not look at the ground? You know what I mean? We couldn't even, like, we literally had to sweep up. I don't know if you've ever swept carpet. I didn't know people did that shit. I think that's stupid. But I was literally trying to sweep the carpet, and it just kept flying backwards. I was like, bro, this is really gonna piss me the fuck off right now. Like, I'm telling you, every single minute that went by, you guys, like, I was getting angrier and angrier to the point where like I was looking at Vi and I didn't even want to fucking talk to her.
No, we didn't talk when we left. This girl looked like she was gonna punch me when she was walking out the house.
I know this girl probably thought I was mad at her, which I was not, but I was just so ready.
I thought you were so mad at me. I said, let me just be quiet. And then
No, I wasn't mad at you. I was not mad at you. I just wanted to go. Like, I wanted to go so bad. Like,
okay, so it was supposed to be a 4-hour cleaning. Okay, they usually give us an estimate, and usually it doesn't take as long as it says. Mm-hmm. So we were supposed to get there at 1, start at 1, leave at 4 or 5. Was it 5 we were supposed to leave?
Yeah, like around 5.
Okay, we didn't leave that bitch till 6:45, and that's even because we half-assed the work.
Yeah.
Okay, so let me tell you.
We couldn't even do everything
because we couldn't. There's no way. There's no way. So I was wearing leggings and a gray cropped sweater. Yeah. And so that was fucking stupid on my part. But that's just because
we didn't even know because like usually on the app, like there's an app for the job or whatever, and usually it can show you what the house looks like inside, but I'm assuming because it was like an eviction type situation, the woman couldn't put up what the house looked like inside. No. So
boss lady said that she texted her pictures.
Oh my god.
That's why I said she didn't take pictures of everything.
But it's not even that. Like she takes pictures. But I'm going to need her to start sending these pictures to us so we can see what we're getting into. You know what I mean? She'll just be saying, oh, there's a job. And it's like, well, yeah, you're going to take it because it's money. But you don't know how dirty it is. Like, you could, like I had worked a job previously and that shit was ridiculous. Like the amount of strenuous work I had to put in at the, the other job I had worked was ridiculous. You know what I mean? So, I don't know. I think there just needs to be a better implementation of that. But anyways, you guys, yeah, so pretty much we get to cleaning. I start cleaning the little kids' room. I started sweeping.
Oh, no, you started downstairs.
Oh, yeah, but that wasn't as bad.
Oh, okay,
so that's why I was going to skip just straight up to upstairs because that's when it really started pissing me off. Because, I had to sweep the carpet, you guys. And Vi's bitch ass had to use the restroom.
Oh, can I say what happened?
Yeah. She going to tell y'all what happened because that shit was... left my ass there by myself.
I'm so sorry.
I swear I was picking up everything. Anyway, she's going to tell y'all.
Okay, so look. So I don't know if you guys remember, but I just told you about the fridge. Okay. So, I don't know why Cleo's calling me bitch ass because I volunteered as tribute for the both of us. I volunteered as tribute so that she wouldn't have to do the hard work that I'm about to tell you that I did. So, sis was sweeping the carpet downstairs, okay? And so the fridge is also downstairs. So, I was like, boss lady went to go get, she went to go get heavy duty trash bags
and waters for us.
Yeah, so she was gone for a hot minute. I'm not even gonna hold you. She was gone for a long ass time. And so I was like, okay, let me start doing something because we can't really do shit because there's so much trash. We can't throw anything away without trash bags. So the most I can do is clean out the fridge because Cleo already started sweeping. I opened the fridge.
This girl was crying. She said, she was literally making all them noises. I was like, let me ignore this bitch because she being dramatic. But when I went to go see, I said, Jesus, I'm so glad I didn't choose that area.
Oh my God, I opened the fridge. The hot funk that hit my nose. I said, thank God that I wore a long sleeve shirt. Yeah. Because if anything had touched my arm.
Any juices?
I would have rubbed my arm until the flesh fell off. That's how it was.
Y'all, y'all probably feel like we're exaggerating right now, but no, like
it's hot as fucking Houston. The house, I looked at the little what is it?
Thermostat?
Yes, it said it was 99 degrees inside the house. I know it was even hotter than that because it was humid as shit. So that's the degrees, okay? But the humidity made this shit 200 degrees. So it was 200 motherfucking degrees in that motherfucking house.
Oh my god.
Okay, and so I started taking the shit out. They had so many jars of fucking condiments. They had so many pickled shit. Then they had like meat products and cheese products and milk products. When I tell you the shit in there was molding. I said if a rat or a roach comes out, I'm out. I'm finna just drop my shit and leave because I don't do roaches. I literally physically cannot kill a cockroach.
Girl, you're lucky you weren't in any of the rooms I was in because I picked up a few.
What, roaches?
Yeah.
Fuck no.
I'm serious.
I would have left
in the little kids room or the kids bathroom.
I would have left.
I opened the what do you call it? You know, the thing under the sink.
Yeah.
Just to like see if there's anything there so we could throw it away, and there was a roach.
Nope.
I was so upset, and I don't like roaches either. Like the way you feel is how I feel too. Like I have to have my mom kill them bitches, but it was dead already. But still,
it still makes my skin crawl.
Exactly.
It gives me
I was like
chills.
You know when you try to pick something up but like stand far away.
Yes.
From it? That's exactly what I was doing. I was like, woo! I was freaking out because it's just like, y'all probably thinking like, why the fuck did y'all choose this job? But like some days it's fine. Like sometimes the houses are pretty decent. Like I had a cleaning after that one on Sunday and it was pretty straightforward. Like it was nothing crazy, you know what I mean? So it's really like a hit or miss. This is probably like the dirtiest one I did,
and that's so unfortunate because this is the first fucking one I did. So I just was feeling like, what the fuck? So I was cleaning the fridge, taking the shit out the fridge. Tell me why. So she went to go buy heavy duty trash bags because she only had like light trash bags. So I doubled up on the bags because I was putting the jars in, and then I was like, I feel like this shit's gonna rip. So Cleo was like, okay, double bag it. So I double bagged it. As disgusting as it was to bend and double bag that shit, as it was stinking fumes in my face. Okay, I already have skin problems. I already have acne prone skin. Yep. I even told her, I said, yo, I'm gonna come out of this place with boils on my face because I don't think these fumes are supposed to be hitting my face like this molding shit. I don't think it's supposed to be hitting my skin like this.
Yes.
So I double bagged the shit. Okay, cool.
Yeah.
I finished I didn't even finish taking out half the shit that was in the fucking fridge. And so I tried to tie the bag because it was heavy as shit, all those fucking glass jars filled with shit. Why did the fucking bag, something broke and the bag started leaking?
Yes, it started leaking, you guys. And my God.
A little bit of the juice. Remember I told you they hit my leg?
Ew.
I told you they hit my leg. And I didn't know it was leaking. I said, oh my God, the bag hit my leg. But my leg felt moist. I said, maybe it's sweat.
Ew.
And then I saw the bag was leaking. I said,
did your leg grow any like...
Oh! No, because I rubbed it, I rubbed that shit so I rubbed it with a rag. I took it off.
I know that shit angered you, like that.
Bro, I was so angry, and so I waddled out to the front yard to throw the trash on the ground. Then I came back and I opened the fridge again. I opened the freezer part, and there's steak. That shit basically looked green. Like this shit was, and it had like, cause it was, you know those little sachets when it's like it's airtight.
Yeah.
Juice leaking. I said nope. And I had to clear that whole fridge out. When boss lady came back, I just went upstairs quietly. I said, I'm not cleaning that fridge. We're not cleaning that shit. I said, I'm not cleaning the fridge.
I was like, you can handle that, boo, because it was a mess.
Because that was where the goo was.
Yes.
Because I was happy I didn't see no goo on the floor, but there was goo in the fridge. Why did these motherfuckers have gallons of oil?
Yes. I had to carry them gallons of oil, bro. Like, oh my gosh. I started putting them in the trash bag. I don't know, I guess I didn't think that it was going to be that heavy. I should have known. Yeah. But I literally had to drag it out, like, step by step, drag and drag and drag. That shit ripped. I didn't even care. I said, I went outside and this lady was looking at me and she was like, are y'all moving out? I was like, no, we're the cleaners. And she was like, yeah, I was going to say you can give me some of that shit. I was like, you want all this oil? You want this oil? Come get the oil then. You can get the oil. I was like, what the fuck do you want? Because by that time the guy had there was a guy out there, you guys, that was like cutting someone's grass, and he was trying to get the bikes that I had put out there, and those were already gone. That was after that. It was after that.
And she wanted for what?
I don't know.
Are they gonna deep fry it? Are they deep frying shit? Because the people's house that we were cleaning, they were black. We knew because they had little black Barbie dolls everywhere.
Oh, and I also saw a picture of the little girl because she had like one of her little school assignments in the drawer. So yeah. So I don't know because it was like a black neighborhood. Are these motherfuckers going deep fries? Because it was too many gallons of oil, dog. Like it was too many. Like, and it was like not the little liter shit. Like it was like gallons of milk bigger than gallons of milk shit. Like, fam, what are you using all that oil for? Exactly.
Then there was liquor. Like when I was cleaning out that fridge, it was so many mixers and liquors in the refrigerator. I was like,
where's the real food in here?
I said, bro, Nowhere. I guess we should be happy because then the house would have stunk even more.
Yeah. But yeah, I could tell y'all it was really a mess because tell me why when we left that night, tell me why I got a huge ass rash around my neck. Y'all tell me where the fuck that shit came from. It was so bad. Like I had to put, what's that called? Like I forgot what it's called. Like that cream that you put when you have rashes and stuff. Yeah, it was like some type of ointment on my neck with like tea tree to help it go down and stuff. And it finally went down. It's away now, but like something was in that house, y'all. Like I don't even know what touched me, but like it was so bad that I was trying to avoid cleaning the. I don't know if you can tell. I was trying to avoid cleaning the little kids' bathroom.
I know, I could tell.
I was trying to avoid because I was like,
because all this bitch kept doing was fucking sweeping. She thought she was slick. I said, is she gonna do something else other than sweep? Then she went downstairs to try to mop. I said, girl,
what? She said that it needed to be mopped. I heard.
Oh, she told you that?
No. Bitch, I heard her talk to you.
Yeah, because she said she was going to mop it after she finished cleaning the rest of whatever she
I didn't know that she said she was going to clean it. I didn't hear that part. I just heard that she needed it to be mopped. So I was like, oh, let me go ahead and mop it. I was wondering why. I was like, why are these bitches... Like, that's when I started getting angry. Because I was like, y'all niggas are acting like I'm not doing anything, but I really am.
But nobody was acting like that.
No, that's the vibe I got, for real. I'm not even playing with you. Like, I was literally like, okay, I mopped this floor. And then she was like, what are you doing? And then I told her what I did. And then she was like, the way her voice had sounded, as though like...
Who, me or...
No, I'm talking... Yeah. As though I didn't really do it. Or like I wasn't really doing shit. Like, I'm not down here playing around. Like, I was really actually doing something. But yeah.
No, that was bad. So, oh, shit. Please. This is gonna be TMI, but I mean, it is what it is. So I finished cleaning the fridge. I forgot what. Panda Express, bitch.
Oh yeah.
I finished cleaning the fridge.
Girl, we hopping all over this story.
I know we are, but that's because we just kept remembering how nasty this shit was.
Yeah.
Like that's fucking gross.
Excuse us for that, y'all, but
we hope you can keep along. If you can't, well, I mean, this is how our conversations go in real life. So
it really is.
So you're welcome for allowing you in here.
That's stupid.
So I freaking finished taking all this shit out the fridge and my stomach, started bubbling. So at first I thought it was because I was hungry because I hadn't ate. And I was like, because I don't think I have a weak stomach, but maybe I do. Or maybe just, the bitch got a rash, so this was my allergic reaction, bitch. So yeah. I don't even want to hear judgment. So my stomach started bubbling. And I was like, what the fuck is going on? So I was like, I need to pee, but the fucking toilets weren't flushing.
I know, I told this bitch to go outside.
She told me to go to the backyard. The backyard that was overgrown, okay?
Oh, yeah, I forgot it was overgrown.
This bitch told me to take a squat so some shit can enter my vagina. And never leave.
I thought I told her that bitch to just squat down. I was like...
She's like, I go camping all the time. It's nothing to me.
I said, when I went hiking with my sister, that's what we had to do, this shit outside. You couldn't do anything else.
That's great, but they have neighbors that can see me from the top.
Oh, I didn't think about that.
And then the grass, I don't want to go to the back. I didn't want to go to the back. I didn't even want to step my leg into the back. Talk because of my ass fucking touching the grass and shit.
The grass, you go to her butthole and shit.
Oh my God. I was like, God, I don't know what I need to do. But at the time, I just thought I had to pee. And usually I can hold my pee for hours. So I was like, okay, I'm good. 20 minutes later, my stomach was doing bloop, 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 bloop. I was like, nah. This is shit, fam. Like, this is actually doo-doo. And I was like, boss lady, like, yo, I gotta use the restroom. She was like, what you gonna do? I said, I don't know. It says, is there a bathroom close by? Because I didn't know the area. None of us did. Because, we had to drive 40-something minutes.
Yeah.
It was far as fuck.
And it was far, y'all. Shit. Y'all probably like, why the fuck do they have this job? Where's the perks? The perks is
make your own schedule.
Yeah, the perks is that you don't have any pressure to come.
Yeah.
But anyways, yeah.
And so she was like, I don't know, there's a gas station. I said, I'm not taking a shit at a gas station. But I was like, okay, I gotta go. So I got to my car, right? And so I'm walking fast and I'm like clenching my butt.
Oh.
Because
that shit was leaking. Y'all, I saw doo-doo stains on. I seen doo-doo stains.
Stop punishing. You're fucking liar.
I'm just playing with y'all.
It's like I got into my car and I turned on the AC. I just relaxed for a little bit. I said, God.
I knew your ass was taking a long time.
AC.
I said, why the fuck is it taking so long for this girl to come back? Y'all, I was overheating when she was doing all that shit.
I was in the parking lot for a little bit, bitch. I was not in the parking lot for that long.
Whatever.
And then I drove away. Okay, so I drove and I found the gas station. I was like, fuck no, because that shit was looking janky. So I drove and I found Panda Express. So I was like, okay, they gotta have a clean restroom. Like, it's not no dingy fast food place. So I walked in. Unfortunately for them and the people in the damn restaurant, there's only one fucking stall for ladies. So I walked in and I put my ass on the fucking toilet after, flushing and cleaning. And
thank God.
No, bitch. When I got in my car, I was like walking very, very tiny steps, but quickly, because I felt like if I did a wide step, shit was gonna fall out my damn asshole. And so,
girl, it sounds like that
that was so disgusting.
That white chick scene where she was like, bro.
So I sat in the toilet, right? And I was just like, oh, thank God. So I sat in the toilet, and then after I sat in the toilet, obviously, shit started happening. Shit started moving. And I was like, okay, cool. So I was just like, let me just relax in here and make sure everything is gone before I go back, because I don't feel like driving back here. Like, I can't keep driving back and forth. So I was just trying to wait. In the middle of me doing my business, okay, all I hear, boom, 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 on the door, boom, boom, boom. And I was like, yes, someone is in here. And I come here, boom, 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 boom. And I fucking started texting Cleo, like, Cleo, there's someone fucking knocking on the door, hard as shit. I don't know what the fuck is going on, but, like, they're bothering me.
Oh my God.
And then she was like, LOL, bro, hurry the fuck up. So I was like, someone is in here, yes, you might as well just use the, you know what I said? I said, you need to just use the men's restroom, because it's going to be a minute. These motherfuckers were not listening. And so I was scared. I got scared because I was scared that they were going to tell an employee that it was locked from the inside, and they were going to bring up a key and see me bare ass on the toilet, like.
Oh my gosh, y'all.
And when I walked into that bitch, because I was wearing a gray sweater, it was heather gray when I started cleaning. Yeah. That shit was dark gray. So when I, like, patches of dark gray because of sweat. When I walked into that fucking restaurant,
yeah,
people were looking at me like I was homeless.
They were like, what the fuck happened to this bitch? Oh my God.
Did you run through a fucking sprinkler? I looked like somebody water hosed me before I came into that bitch. I was sweating so much.
But when I tell you, when she left, we were barely there. We were only there for like
30 minutes. We were there for like 30 minutes, dog. Yes. Like, it was not even that long. It was not up to an hour. So I was in that restaurant for like 10, 15 minutes. Like, I was in there for a hot minute. And I was like, honestly, I blew this shit up, but thank you. Thank y'all. I'm out.
She said, thank y'all, bitches. Bye.
I gotta go.
Oh,
I walk out. Tell me why I see this, like, little 5-year-old Hispanic chick and her sister that was probably, like, 12. Mm-hmm. I said, so you bitches are the ones that were knocking my ear out.
A little girl?
It was a little girl. I could tell because her sister was holding her back.
Oh.
I said, it's still kind of, it wasn't smelling bad in there. No, it wasn't smelling bad in there because it was, like, the restroom was so spacious. Yeah. And then it had, like, the little
the
thingy.
little spray.
Yeah, so it didn't stink in there. But if they had went in right, because I was in there after, like, I took a dump. It took me like 5 minutes really to do my business. Mm-hmm. And then I was just sitting on the toilet trying to make sure nothing else was supposed to come out. And so, like, whenever they came in, it had already kind of aired itself out because there was air vents and everything. So I was like, you're lucky I didn't fucking come out when you were knocking, because you would have passed the fuck out, because some shit went down in this bitch. So I left, and I was like, oh, I gotta go back to the smelly, sticky house. And then by the time I got back to the house, like, Cleo was already upstairs, and that's when she was doing the kids' room. But she was doing the kids' room. She saw roaches in the bathroom. I didn't know that shit. I'm happy I didn't see that shit. But I went to the bathroom for the master's bedroom.
Girl.
They had like a standing shower.
Yeah.
Then they had a bathtub. So the bathtub was clean compared to everything else in the house. So I was like, oh, this bathroom, I hope it's not that bad. Like, this bathtub is clean as shit. Okay. Yo, tell me why I went to the toilet. That shit was brown. I'm not even talking about the inside. Like, the tub, the part that has the water that holds.
Yeah.
That shit was brown. I had to clean the fucking the outside of the exterior of the toilet. I had to clean that shit twice. The inside of the toilet, I cleaned that shit like 4 or 5 times. And boss lady was talking about something, you need to be detailed and clean the shit around the edges of the floor. And I said, can I clean the?
Let me even tell y'all.
The shower.
This girl, she called me. She said, oh, fuck no. That's what I hear. Actually, I think I even heard you scream, bitch. I'm like, okay, what the fuck is going on with this girl? So I go in there. I said, she only been here like 5 seconds.
Vice tripping again.
So I go in there. She was like, girl, it's mold on this thing. There was brown mold in every single inch of that freaking shower, y'all. It was disgusting.
That shit it looked like it was built on top of each other. Like,
yes.
I don't even know how to explain it. It was extended from the door. Like, it wasn't like stuck on the door. That shit was extended from the door. The fucking clear glass door, I had to use bristle brush to scrub the shit off because it was crud flying off, landing on my leg when I was scrubbing it. I thought I was gonna throw up, and it was hot as shit because that's the bathroom that the fucking window didn't open.
Yes, it was so bad, y'all. When we had seen the mold, I was like telling Vi, I was like, let me just go downstairs and tell boss lady there's mold. Like, you know, maybe she'll we don't have to clean it, but maybe we won't have to clean it as hard or whatever. So I go and I tell her, I'm like, yeah, there's mold on it. You know what this woman did? She take the thing. She goes, here's bleach. I just look at her. Really? I said, she don't really know how bad it is. So I go back up, tell Vi, I'm like, yeah, she said just use bleach. It wasn't even till like you had to call her first to really see that it was bad.
I went downstairs to clarify. I said, so you want it to be, I said, what did they pay for? Like, did they pay for deep cleaning or for some basic ass shit? Because deep cleaning will make this place look like I did a basic ass cleaning. So how long am I gonna have to stay here to make it look like I did a deep ass cleaning? Because it's hot as shit, and I'm not drinking nothing in this bitch before I drink all the fucking germs that's on my lips into my fucking body just from breathing in this fucking air.
I kept wondering why this girl was not.
I was not drinking water.
I had to, bitch. I was so dehydrated, y'all. There was no way. There was no way.
I looked like I went swimming. When I looked at myself in the mirror, I said, am I really sweating this much? Every single time I looked at myself.
Boss lady had to never talk about some, whoa, Cleo, you really look like you about to pass out. I just when I tell you, I just I was trying so hard to not get an attitude. I was like, what
was not working. It was not working.
Oh my
it was
God.
not working. Cleo has a temper, bro. Cleo was looking like she was finna shoot this shit up. I said, damn, bitch. Like, I know. I'm here with you. Like, I understand. Yo, it was so fucking bad. Like, that shit was disgusting. It was also disgusting and hard to breathe because the fumes from the fucking chemicals that we're using to clean was, and I have allergies already, okay? So even when I clean my house, like, I can't be in a place for too long.
Yes, y'all, it was so bad. It was so bad. That bitch, I went in there to help her because I was so ready to go, you guys. I was like, this bitch need to hurry up because she was taking so long.
She told me to do it. She told me to keep cleaning it. She was like, no, it needs to be white. I said, white?
I went in there. I was like, okay, you know what? Let me be a good friend. Let me go ahead and help Vi and just swipe the mirror. You know what I mean? So I swiped the mirror. Before I even get started, I put my hand on the counter, and I was like, oh my God. I said, whoa. I think I'm gonna pass out.
I looked at Cleo. I said, why the fuck did this bitch come in here to be making? I said, just leave. I was looking at her. I said, I guess you tried.
I was looking at her like she just taking up air. I was like, whoa, woo. So I start spraying the Windex. And I start swiping it. Next thing you know, boss lady come in. I think I'm finished, and boss lady was like, there's still a smear. When I tell you, I really wanted to cuss her out.
That's what she was doing. That's why I was in the fucking bathroom for so long.
I'm about to say, bitch, you're gonna have to just come and do it, because I'm about to pass out. Like, I don't think she understood. Like, for real, me and Vi were sweating. There was no drop on her fucking face. I was like, bro, y'all, what is she doing? I was like, what is she doing? Why is she not sweating?
I don't understand either.
Then she had never talked about some, wow, you about to pass out. Well, what do you think? Damn.
No, I was cracking up because when you were not in the area, boss lady came and she saw me and she was like, "Vi, are you okay?" And I didn't want to talk when I was inside because I was basically in a cubicle of
mold.
Fumes, mold, heat. It was just so bad, like, because the fucking door for that damn forward wall cage I was in kept fucking closing on my ass. Like, it wouldn't stay open for shit. And so every single time I poured water on the glass, like, the water would, like, hit, like, that one part of the bottom of the glass, and it would, like, spray out at me. So I was trying to do it slowly so the shit wouldn't hit my leg so much. Oh, it was so disgusting. So I was in there, and I guess she thought I was going to answer her and open my mouth and talk inside that area. I was just looking at her through the glass. I looked at her for I didn't even open it. It was so fucking dramatic. I did not even open it. I was just looking at her, and I was trying to, like, blink my eyes because sweat was getting in my eyes. That shit was burning.
Oh,
that shit was burning. Remember I told you I was like, sweat is getting in my eyes. That shit was burning, and I was like, I cannot rub my eyes away. I'll give myself pink eye. Like, I can't do shit. And so I was just trying to blink away the sweat And she was over here looking at me, waiting for me to answer. And she was like, you know what? Just come out. Just come out.
She was like, I ain't trying to have a lawsuit on my ass.
That's what she said. She's like, I can't have y'all bitches passing out here trying to sue my ass. This lady, no, this shit was so funny.
It was bad. No, her area was bad, y'all.
A 10
she wasn't
second
even
stare
being
down.
dramatic.
10 second stare. I was just looking at her.
I want to tell you about I was about to throw up.
I was coughing up snot and shit. So there was this other time where we were working together, and this is when we were in Dallas. So Cleo had got the job because she was transferred from her Houston location. There, it was like a boutique, like a lingerie store. So I ended up applying there later because my old job in Arlington wasn't giving me enough hours type shit. Yeah. So
were you still working at the other one too?
No, I wasn't working there. I was just working at
somewhere?
Yeah, I was just working at the boutique. So it was, y'all. So it was really funny because there was this one time that something major happened. Like there was this racist ass customer, okay?
Or you would have thought it was major. I mean, it was major, but...
It was major, but let's just... the way the story went down is fucking funny.
Yes,
So one of our coworkers, she was in high school at the time, so maybe this is why she was so...
Oh, yeah, I forgot.
She was so up in arms.
Yeah.
But yeah, so one day I came home. I came to work. I got to work. It was like a night shift because I usually close. So I got to work, and I'm just gonna call her Becky because she's white.
It was a day shift.
She told me in the night shift.
Oh.
She told me what happened in the night shift.
Oh,
okay. So I'm gonna call her Becky because she's white. So Becky came up to me, and she was like, "Oh my gosh, Vi, like, there was something so bad that happened at work yesterday. Like, I'm so pissed off. I'm so upset. I'm so upset that the manager didn't do anything about it." And so I was waiting for her to finish, but she was turning red. So I was like, okay, oh my God, like, what happened? And she was like, there was this rude-ass, racist-ass customer. Like, did she forget that it was 2019? Like, how are you going to come in here being fucking racist? Like, if you don't want someone's help, then just leave the store. Like, da-da-da-da-da. And she was going on a rant. And I was like, yo, there's not that many black people that work at this store. So I wonder which one of us it was that the racist shit had happened to. But we also had other, minorities working there. One of them was a Muslim girl. So the shit happened to this Muslim girl and a black chick, okay? So Becky was like, yeah, at work yesterday. I don't know what the fuck what I call sis.
What, hijabi?
Yeah. Yesterday, Hijab told me that a customer came in the morning and she was like, I don't want you to help me and this is that and don't touch me and I don't want your help, and I just feel more comfortable with the manager who was also white helping me and she was like, and she said that you were with her, and I was like, me? Like, I wasn't there when all of that happened. Like, no, that wasn't me. And she was like, are you sure? Becky was looking at me like I had grown 3 heads. She was looking at me like I was stupid. She said, are you sure it wasn't you? I was like, no.
Oh, yeah. And didn't you say it was low-key me?
Yes. And so I was like, oh, my God, it must have been. Because let me tell you, there was not that many young black girls working there.
It was literally me and you.
It was
by that time, our other friend that worked with us there, too, had already quit.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I don't think she was working anymore. I swear it was just us.
Yeah, it was just you and me.
The other
and then,
manager.
Yeah, and then like the older ladies. But she said it was like a young person.
Yeah.
So she was like, oh shit, it wasn't you. I was like, no, that wasn't me. Like yesterday morning I left. Like, my shift ended and it was cool and I disappeared. And I was like, it was probably Cleo. Like that must have been Cleo. I'm like, I'm surprised.
And I'm guessing this girl must have forgot to tell me this all happened, because when I walked into the store, when it was my shift with her.
Yeah, I didn't tell you. Because I was just like, I don't remember. And then like also school, like it just, the dramaticness that she made it, I was just like, Yeah. If it was something Cleo would have told me type shit. That's how I was feeling. So she came and she was hyping it and she was like, yeah, so the white lady didn't even want Hijab's help, and she didn't want, I guess, Cleo's help, because since it wasn't you, she didn't want your help, Cleo's help either, and she didn't want da-da-da-da-da. And I was like, damn, that's fucked up. Like, where the hell was the manager? And she was like, girl, the fucking manager didn't even kick her out the store. I was like, are you serious? She was like, yeah, she was there when she was saying all of that. And you know what she did when the lady went into the fitting room? I was like, what'd she do, girl? She was like, she fucking apologized to Hijab. Like, kick her ass out the store.
You would have thought Shorty was there. You know what I mean? Yes. You would have thought she was there the way she was angry. She came in. I came into my shift, y'all, and she was like,
stop laughing.
She said, did you hear what happened? I said, no, what happened? She was like, a racist lady came in, Hijabi was working, and so, sorry. Dude, I don't think she knew who what the person was. But
know.
what was funny about this whole thing is that she was chatting about it as though she was there.
No.
You know what I mean? And she was like, yeah, this racist lady came in. I thought she was cussing black folks out. I would have thought that she was like, I'm not working with no Muslims or no black bitches. Get them all the fuck out of my face. That is the vibe she came, like, and the way Vi just said that she was red. She really was red.
I'm not trying to be funny.
Yeah, no, she was really angry, you guys. Like, I remember when she was telling me, she was like, I'm really, really just tired of the manager or whatever. I'm just gonna call her manager. But she was like, I'm really, really sick of the manager. Like, she's really, really just pissed me off. Like, how is she gonna let people treat her employees like that? She didn't even try to kick her out or nothing.
Yeah.
And I was like, yeah, wow. I mean, I can't refute with you. I do agree. You know what I'm saying?
Like, if some racist shit is happening, you should kick the customers out.
Yeah. But I was just like, wow, okay. So I'm thinking, like, well, okay, mind y'all, she told me that it was Vi that this happened to, okay? So Vi worked, maybe 2 nights before me, and I was like, okay, shit, Vi ain't tell me nothing about this.
Yeah.
She hyped it up that whole shift, you guys. 4 hours, she's hyping it up. 4 hours. So 4 hours goes by, I'm like, she was like, yeah, make sure you talk to Vi about what happened. And I was like, okay, yeah, I'm going to. Like, I mean, at this point, like, what can we even really do? But all right. So I get out of the car. I get into my car. And I call this girl. I'm like, Vi, oh, my God, what happened to you? Like, I'm hearing all these things. Are you okay? And then I start telling her, like, you know, essentially what old girl was telling me. What? So I don't even know what
you kept saying basically Vi told LOL. She told me, Cleo told me all this stuff that Becky was saying about me.
Oh yeah, she was essentially telling me, I was essentially telling her everything. And then I'm like, oh yeah, so it happened to you. And she's like, what? I'm like, it happened to you, right?
I was so confused. It didn't happen to me because when no wonder, because I was like, why the fuck was Becky looking at me like I was dumb? Because she was telling me and I was like, oh my God, that was not me. Like, I wish you guys could see the confusion on my face when she was telling me the story and she was insisting that it was me. I was like, no, it wasn't me. Like, I already went home. That shit didn't happen to me. And she was like, dang, it must have been in the afternoon, but I heard it was in the morning. I was like, really? Like, I wasn't there for that. I must have been I literally told her I must have been in the back helping a customer. This shit fucking happened to me. But she gassed it so much, it sounded like a whole nother story. Like, it sounded like something completely different. So when Cleo called me and she told me that it was me, I started laughing. I said, oh, no wonder Becky was looking at me like I was dumb because I told that bitch that it wasn't me. And she was so upset for the rest of the shift. She was like, are you sure it wasn't you? I was like, no, girl, it wasn't me. That didn't happen to me. And she was like, well, that's what Hijab told me. She was like, so it must have been Cleo then if it wasn't you. And I was like, yeah, it must have been.
And then when she told me, she didn't even have no energy as though it was me. I think she really did know that it was you.
Yeah.
But since you were claiming that you didn't know,
she just was
like, yeah. Because when she told me, she made it seem as though it was you. You know what I'm saying? She didn't even imply that it was me because I hadn't even worked a shift that, you know, in that week or whatever. But yeah, that shit was crazy.
Fucking, let me tell you what the fuck happened so you can just decide for yourselves if she hyped it or if we're just, you know, just used to people treating us like shit so we don't care no more.
Yeah.
Okay, so I came
It was exaggeration, y'all.
So I came into work. I worked the morning shift, like I said. I was supposed to leave at 1:30. So around 1 o'clock, I'm ready to go. Like, I don't really care anymore because, like we said, we worked in a lingerie store, but we didn't tell you that it was a bougie lingerie store. So these bougie motherfuckers that come in there just be talking to people reckless regardless. So at 1 o'clock, Hijab came in because she was, like, coming in for the beginning of her shift before I left because they don't just do, like, the regular switch out. They always want a few people in the store. So the manager just happened to be working that day. She usually doesn't work, like, at least not with me. I don't really work with her, and I hate working with her ass because she's so pushy and she's so, like, all up in everybody's ass.
Bro, I used to get anxiety when I had to go in the store and work with her because that's how much up your ass she's gonna be, like, and it's so annoying. And another thing I didn't like about her is that she would, like, white people, I'm sorry, but white people really have a tendency to sometimes be really passive aggressive, and she would always do that. And I'm like, okay, if you're upset about something or you want me to do something, just say it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, she always be beating around the bush. But anyway,
fucking speak up. Speak the fuck up. So I was working with that manager, right? So I'm already like, ugh, So I've been working with her since morning. So I'm ready to fucking leave. I'm ready to go. So I see Hijab. I'm like, hey girl, hey. Hijab also, like, I think at this time she was about to graduate high school too, or she was a freshman in college, one of them shits. So she was like around my age. And so, mind you, the store that we worked at was like Victoria's Secret, but for older women. So a lot of older women always come in there, and sometimes they're not comfortable getting undressed in front of us because they feel like since we're young, we don't understand why their body doesn't look as good as it used to. Mm-hmm. So like they're not really comfortable with young people, like like the younger employees, like sizing them, because you have to get undressed to get sized and stuff. Yeah. So I understand. So if they're like, oh, I'm just more comfortable with so and so helping me, like an older lady, it's like, okay, no problem, because you're literally getting undressed. So that was a vulnerable moment. I'm not gonna push up on you if you don't want me to help you. So that's what I thought this moment was at first. So the white lady comes in, okay. And also, another thing that made me not realize who the fuck she was talking about was because Becky said that it was an old white lady. The bitch wasn't old. Like, she's like...
See? She took the story. She ran with you guys.
Yo, she said it was an old white lady.
It really made me think in my head,
it was
like...
a KKK
because, no, the way she... No, because I don't know how many shifts you work with Becky, but I remember when I used to work with her, like, she would tell me a lot about her high school issues, and, like there was a guy in particular that she really wanted to, like, get with.
Really?
Yes.
Is that a man?
That's who I'm talking about. Before he was her man, she was
okay.
trying to get at him, and he didn't really like her. That's what she told me. And then I don't know how she got to him to like her, but she did somehow. But it just made me think, like, okay, if you're fabricating this story like this, what else do you be fabricating?
Yeah.
And she was one of those white girls where, like, I remember one time her mom came in, and she was like telling her mom off. She was like, "No, Mom, I didn't tell you to come in here."
No, I saw her and her parents talking. I said, nope, somebody would have got slapped.
Oh no, she was
getting crunk,
y'all.
Crunk. I said, nope. No. This girl said that was an old white lady. Tell me why. This bitch was in her 40s. I know white people be looking old, but she should know. But she didn't see the bitch, so she don't know.
Exactly. She just saying anything, y'all.
So the lady, I'm gonna say 40s, because she looked like she was in her 40s. She was like, she looked like a housewife.
March.
She really did. I said, I'm not marching with you, please, so they can shoot my ass and leave you alone. Talking about she's finna riot, and they'll shoot only me, even though you're the one with the sign. I'm okay.
Oh my God.
So, like, this white lady was in her 40s. She was looking like a housewife, and she was with her friend, okay? So it was a duo, so they came together. So the manager, she wants you, whenever someone comes in, to run up to the door and be like, "Hello, welcome to Selma." And she wants you to give out this whole spiel telling them about the specials and all that before they even step 2 feet into the door.
Yep.
So people, when you do that, they feel like you're trying to pressure them into buying stuff because you are. So I don't like doing that because it makes them not want to buy stuff. And our store was always usually empty. So it was like, you don't want to chase away the few customers that we get. Like, the shit in there was pricey, so nobody wanted to buy shit. So the manager came, and she saw, like, so she was in the back. She was in the back because she was getting bras for motherfuckers in the dressing room. She was trying to, size them and all that. So, like I said, it was towards the end of my shift, so I was just cleaning up my little station. I was folding the panties, and I still had, like, one customer I was helping out. And you cannot leave until the customer you're helping has been helped and is out of the store. So I was low-key trying to, speed shit up so she would be out before I'm out, because I don't know, for guys, y'all probably don't know, but it takes a while to find the right bra. Like, they be in there for like an hour, sometimes like an hour and a half, trying to figure out what bra they want. So I'm not trying to be in there that long, and my shift's almost over. So the manager's in the back, and the white lady and her friend came in. So Hijab went, because Hijab just got there, so she needs customers. She went to go talk to them, to go greet them, all that stuff. And they kind of brushed her off, and they said they didn't need her help, which is normal because they just got in there. So cool. I'm at the counter, and I'm doing stuff at the counter, cleaning my area up and stuff. The manager comes out from the back. She was like, at this point, Hijab was helping another one of her customers that's in the fitting room. So it was just me on the floor. The manager's like, why aren't you helping that customer? Why is she standing over there alone? Why aren't you helping her? And I was like, no, Hijab just went to go help her. And she's like, no, you need to go. So I was like, making faces at her like, bro. But I was just like, okay, let me go. I'm not trying to get in trouble for no reason. Let me just go. So I went over there to go talk to the lady. I was like, hi, yeah, I saw that my coworker just tried to come over here and see if you needed help. Do you know what you want now? Do you need to get sized? Have you been sized with us? Because our sizes run a little different from your regular bra. Before I could even finish what I'm trying to say, no, I'm fine. I don't need help. She didn't even look at me. She didn't even like look my direction, okay? And so her friend was still like, her friend actually looked at me And then she was just staring at me. So I was like, oh, okay. Well, just let us know if you need any help. And she was like, okay. And so I walked away. So in my head, I just assumed that she didn't want my help because she saw that I was young when she walked in. So she probably thought I didn't know what I was talking about, like what I was doing. Because that happens a lot. Hijab came back out, okay? And so the manager didn't see her brush me off because when the manager saw me walking over to her, she left. So Hijab came back out, and maybe like 10 minutes later, like she went over to go check on her because she didn't know I had already checked on her. So the lady's been checked on 2 times.
I'm sure she was like, these bitches keep talking.
I know. So Hijab went, and I don't know what the fuck happened, but I saw her Hijab turn around, and she made a face at me like, what the fuck, bitch? So when she came back, I was like, girl, what happened? She was like, was that lady, was she rude to you? And I was like, she kind of brushed me off. She was like, oh, okay. Because I thought it was just me. I was like, oh, why? She was like, because I feel like she's a little bit racist, but I don't want to say anything. I was like, oh, she probably just doesn't want us to help her because we're young, okay?
Yeah.
That's even what I said.
Trying to give her the benefit
of the doubt. Because I don't really like to jump to that. So I was like, oh, she probably gets because we're young. Why the fuck did the manager come out? Not even 2 minutes after Hijab tried to help her. And then this white lady went to the manager and she was like, yeah, I was confused between this and this, and I really don't know what to get, and I don't know my size, and I don't know this, and I don't know that. So, is there anyone in here that can help me?
See, I don't like how she worded it like that. That's
Like,
the part that pisses me off. Well, you're going to continue the story, but, like, that's just really annoying. Like, sis, you already know that not 1, but 2 people came to help you more than once. Well, Hijabi more than once. And you didn't take the help. And then now you're going to the manager.
To make me look bad.
Exactly.
Trying to get me fired. Oh, you thought, bitch. They would never fire me. Nobody wants to work there. They would never fire me. Nobody wants
Only for Shorty to come back.
And so when she said that to the manager was like, oh my God, yeah, I'll help you. Oh my God, I'm so sorry. And so she took a measuring tape and she like directed the lady to one of the fitting rooms. Before she went back to the fitting room, she made eyes at us, and she looked at
and she used to glare, y'all. This woman used to really feel like she was somebody's mother. For real.
She looked like she was about to backhand us.
Yeah.
And she was like,
I know how she used to look.
She was looking like,
I told ya.
Exactly.
I used to hate that because she used to always come out like after you had already helped someone.
Yes.
And then anytime I would tell her, oh, I already actually went up to, like, I already did, go over there again. Like, no, bro, I'm not finna badger nobody. Yeah. Anytime I would do, they'd be like, okay, no. They would be like, oh, no, I got it.
You know, a customer actually complained to me at the front desk.
Yes.
Remember,
I think we've all, and like even we had our friend, like I said, that used to work there. Me and her used to talk about it. Like, we used to even talk about how she, like, customers would come and complain. I've gotten that multiple times that, like, she's overbearing.
Yeah.
She's,
she was trying to force this lady that we didn't have her bra size to buy a bra.
Yep.
And the lady was like, no, I'm fine. She has helped me so much. I'm just going to buy these pajamas. And, like, the manager tried to, like, make it seem like I didn't do my job. She was like, oh, is it because she couldn't find it? She was like, no. She actually helped me a lot. Like, the lady reiterated. She was like, you're the one who is actually trying to make me buy something I don't want to buy.
And she said that, right?
Yeah, she said that to her face. It was this white lady. And she looked at me, and she was like, and I was just like, and then the manager went to the back. She was like, oh, I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to do that. She was like, oh, it's fine. I'm just going to get checked out now so I can leave. And then when the manager went to the back, she was like, oh my God, you have to deal with this every day. I was like, yeah, she does this to everybody. She was like, that is so annoying. I was like, I know. I was like, I'm so sorry. I was like, because if I tell her that you don't need help, she doesn't believe me because I tried to tell her you didn't need help anymore. Yeah. And she was like, yeah, I could tell because she didn't even want to let me leave. Are you going to hold somebody hostage to buy a bra?
No, really.
And so the manager went to the back, okay? So that's what happened, you guys. That's what happened. So my shift, it becomes 1:30. The lady I'm helping has bought the bras. It's my time to dip. I said, well, Hijab, I will see you later. Yeah. Good luck with the manager. And she was like, I'm so sad. I said, you have this shift with her? It's just you and her? I said, it was me and her this morning. It fucking sucks. And she was like, oh my God, I don't want to be here with her. And I left. Yeah. That's the story. The reason...
How did that girl get that?
The reason that she even talked about Christine... Oh. Well, that's her name. I'm not even going to cut that out because at this point...
That's not even her real name.
Yeah, it really isn't. Because
isn't.
Because I never knew...
They're probably thinking like, oh, this bitch is lying, but it actually really isn't.
Because I never knew her name. I used to fuck her name all the time.
And you just fucked it up again because that's not her name.
I used to be like, what the fuck is this bitch's name? I'll call her the wrong name to her face and she'd be like, and she would correct me and I'd be like, oh, okay.
Really?
Yes!
Really? I didn't know that.
I'd be like, Miss Christine. And she was like, and she would say her name, and I'd be like, okay, and I would still in my head think
Wow.
Christine, because I don't know it. But I think it's
Anyways.
because I had another manager that was her name
Oh.
when I was in high school.
Yeah.
And she was also, okay. Anyways, so I'm finna say Christine because that's not even the fucking lady's name, but it's similar. But Christine, she was like apparently this is what her job told me. She was like, yeah, because I saw her later. She was like, yeah, basically, she just apologized to me, and she was like, yeah, I'm so sorry that happened to you. But she never ever like told the lady that she's not supposed to treat her customers like that. Yeah. And the reason why she even apologized is because like Christine ended up asking her. She was like, oh, like what did you need? Like, you know, my employee said that they came to help you a few times and you said you didn't need help. Like, is there any particular reason? Like, do you feel like they didn't help you? Well, she was just like, oh no, I just feel more comfortable with you helping me instead of them. And that's what she told the manager.
Yeah.
So that's why the manager even apologized in the first place. And I was like, oh, so like, was that it? She was like, yeah, girl. She like came up to me and she was just like acting like she was so distraught, like she didn't know what to do, even though she ended up helping the lady and didn't say anything when the lady said that.
Like, you should have, like, I would have, that's the thing, like, I don't like that.
The after the fact.
Yeah, the after the fact type of thing.
You could have
like,
done
now
something.
You're trying to be like, oh, I'm so sorry. Like, I know it's a business, but then at the end of the day, racist people money should not be money you're trying to bag.
Exactly. Because then they tell their friends that they can come and do anything to your employees. They'll spit in my face because of a bra. You'll let them spit in my face and then tell me to.
And she'll just tell you to eat it.
She'll just be like, girl, I'm so sorry.
Just
Just sanitize your face. You know we need this bra sale.
She'll literally tell you to eat it. Just take it. Take the licks. So I should just let these people step on me.
So yeah, Becky, she really gassed the story so much. Like, you know, when I tell you I did not think she was talking about me, I really like genuinely thought she was talking about someone else.
You know what this kind of reminds me of? This is not the same thing at all.
Oh.
But I don't know if you remember that time when that one white lady, you stuck the middle finger at her. And
when I was driving.
My god, yes, y'all, let me tell you about this story, bro. Okay, so at Soma, oh my god.
Well, we said
whatever. y'all have to bear with us. We're just
because
it's at this point it's like it's not even that big of a deal.
It's really not.
Anyways, because this is it doesn't even really have to do with the store actually, but it's just funny. Okay, so we had like mandatory meetings in the morning. Okay, so one Sunday we had one at 8. So I was texting Vi. I was like, oh, are you going? She was like, oh, it's mandatory. So yeah, I'm gonna go, girl. So both of us
we didn't want to.
We did not want to go. When I tell you, we left like me because the store was like literally down the street from us, from where we stayed at.
5 minutes before the fucking meeting was.
Yes, we literally came 5 minutes before. Okay, so I'm driving or whatever. I guess I was taking my leisure time, but I see Vi. This girl driving past me, literally cut me off. I was like, I didn't even realize it was her car.
I didn't know it was yours either.
Until we literally got there. Okay, so we get there, and I even tell this girl, I was like, girl, you know you cut me off, girl. Like, what are you rushing to? She was like, yeah, girl, I was trying to make there on time. I was like, yeah, you really were. So we have a meeting or whatever, and we leave. Okay, so this girl is literally speeding again down this darn.
Okay, let's just calm it down a little bit because she was actually in front of me. So if I'm speeding,
I wasn't.
Yes,
I wasn't because I saw it happen.
Oh,
I thought.
Bitch. Oh, I lied.
Oh no, that's not true. I don't remember. I can't remember.
No,
was I
you
in front of
you were in front of me.
Oh yeah, I was.
So if I was speeding and she's in front of me, that bitch was speeding too.
But listen. It's possible for her to have sped up in front of me and then me get in front of her.
Okay.
But I wasn't speeding to do that. Okay.
Whatever.
Anyway, so I was in front of her, but the way the lane works is that like. It turns into one where like you can only turn left and right, and then the middle lane is where you can go straight forward or whatever. So I guess there was a lady on the road that didn't know that. So I'm the first one in the line, okay? And I knew that Vi's car was near me, so I'm kind of like looking out for her, looking at the rearview mirror and all that type of stuff. So I'm looking at the rearview mirror. I'm looking at the rearview mirror, and I'm seeing Vi making hand gestures, kind of like, you know, upset, kind of, or whatever. Next thing I know, I see this girl stick up a middle finger into the rearview mirror.
You saw it?
I saw you do it, and I was like, oh my gosh, she's crazy. Tell me why the lady near her gets out of the car and walks over to this girl.
Bitch, my heart dropped. I thought it was a white man.
I was like, no. I was like, oh my gosh.
I thought I was gonna get shot. I'm not even trying to be funny.
I was like,
my life is ending.
Her life's over. Her life is literally over. I was so scared for her. This lady goes off on her. I couldn't hear what she said, but so when we were driving away, I see Vi's car, and I'm like, oh my god. So I call her. I'm like, girl, did you see what happened? And she was like, girl, that was me. And I was like, I knew that was you, bitch. I could tell. I know. I saw everything.
Bitch.
And I was like, what did she tell you?
Bitch, this fucking lady. Okay, so let me tell you. This is why I was upset. I was upset because it was me, Cleo, and the lady on the road. Okay, nobody was behind her. Nobody was behind me. Me and her were driving side by side. I was in the middle lane because the middle lane goes straight. She was in the right lane, but it turns to a right only lane that you can turn like a only right turning lane. She could have slowed down and got behind me because that's what I would do if I fuck up. Nobody's fucking behind me. Why did this bitch? She was in a big ass truck. That's what annoyed me because I have a small car. She was in a big ass truck and she squeezed her fucking truck in front of my car without signaling. She cut me off and she almost scraped the front of my car. So obviously I'm pissed. So I honk and I'm cussing. I don't have tinted windows so she can see me. Oh well. You get your ass cussed out, bitch. Again. And so I was cursing. I was like, you stupid bitch. Why the fuck will you fucking do that? And so I put my middle finger up because I'm pissed.
This is crazy, y'all.
I didn't stick it out the window. That's your fault that you're looking at me because you know you did some shit wrong. Why are you looking in the rear view so hard? Because you know you fucked up. Instead of you to fucking apologize, you're coming out your car to yell at me. Are you stupid? So I put my middle finger up.
Y'all should have seen this girl's face when this woman came to the car.
And so I saw the door open. This is when I got my heart to my stomach.
All that buck wild chilled out, girl.
I said because I saw a white foot come out. I didn't know that it was a woman, so I thought it was a guy because it was a truck. So I just assumed it was a dude.
Yeah.
If I knew it was the lady, I wouldn't have been scared. Even though they're low key crazy too, but the niggas really be trigger happy. So I was like, oh my god, this white guy's gonna shoot me in the face. What the fuck? And so
it's gonna be a straight shot too. Damn,
bitch. And so she stepped out, and it was a lady. Then I was like, oh, I'm good. And so she was talking, she was yelling at my car, and I couldn't hear her because I had my music up and I had my windows up. So I turned the music off. This bitch just stopped at a red light, so this shows you that this fucking bitch is crazy. And she came out her car, parked her car, stopped at a red light. She came out and she was yelling. I opened the window. I said, excuse me, huh? And then she was like, I said my fucking wife is in the fucking hospital. I didn't know that this was a right only lane. Why the fuck are you honking at me? You're so fucking rude. I said, I'm sorry to hear that. I was like, ma'am. I said, I'm sorry to hear that, but you could have fucking got behind me. I said, just because your wife in the hospital doesn't mean that you need to try to kill me too. And I was like, that's very unfortunate. I was like, I hope. And she was like, because she kept going, and when I started talking, she stopped. But then she was like, I just didn't even know about this area. I'm not from here. I don't know. And I was just like, well, I'm very sorry to hear that. I'm very sorry to hear that. And then she got back in the car, and I was just looking at her because I was like, I don't know what if you want me to say I understand. I don't understand, bitch. You tried to kill me because your wife is in the hospital. You don't need to kill me too because your wife is going through what she's going through.
Yeah.
You not gonna make it to the hospital, sis, if you driving like this. Like, what the hell? You could have got behind me. God. And so
I remember when I seen that happen, I shook my head. I said, this one Vi needs help. I told everybody, bitch. I was so messy.
Oh, you did?
I told everybody I knew, bitch. I told my mom. I told my sister. I told my ex. I told all my friends. I told everybody.
That's
so crazy, y'all. They were shaking their head like, damn, really?
I didn't
She stuck the middle finger up. I was like, yes, y'all. I'm surprised I didn't get back to you. That's how much I told. How much more I told. Because I just thought it was so crazy. I never thought I would ever witness anything like that.
God, I didn't think that shit was gonna happen to me, but that shit happens to me a lot. But
yeah,
y'all will hear more episodes of road rage with us. But yeah, like that was just so funny because after that, the light turned green. She got back in her car, right? Why the fuck was this bitch still making fucking mistakes on the fucking road?
Lord.
I said, you can't fucking drive. You're trying to yell at me. It was so many lanes and this bitch was still swerving in and out. I said, I see you. You don't know where you're going, babe. You're cutting me off just to be slow. Like,
it's shame, you know? As you guys know, me and Vi wanted to implement a few different segments. We spoke about it in our last podcast. So we wanted to implement like a fashion segment and a Twitter segment. But for today, we're going to just talk about a little bit about the fashion segment. So pretty much we're going to just be implementing like different things that happen in the fashion world in relation to like anything that happens controversial, like something new, like it really can be anything. And we're just going to come and just chat about it and discuss about it. Since Vi isn't like super into the fashion world, you know, I'll bring her up on some stuff and then hopefully get her opinions on it and stuff like that. And you guys can feel free to comment down below if you guys have any opinions on anything.
Yes, please.
So today we're going to talk about, essentially in the light of New York Fashion Week, a Instagram page called diet_Prada spoke about how they pretty much feel as though Ariana Grande is a culture appropriator. Yeah, so on their page they posted pretty much a few different like pics of how her team, specifically her stylist, stole different black aesthetics. I'm using air quotes right now, you guys.
Quote unquote, please. Let's just make that clear, okay? Quote unquote,
quote unquote, she stole looks from them. And we just really wanted to chat mainly more about just like culture appropriation, and what's considered a culture appropriation, but specifically like in the fashion realm.
So like, okay, so for me on the outside looking in, I just feel as though wait, before I even get into that, we just want to like say before we even start talking, Ariana hasn't even worn these outfits yet. These are just like ideas.
I think she has.
She has?
Yeah, it was for her Sweetener tour. That's past, I think.
Oh, it is?
I think.
Girl, I don't listen to Ariana.
Girl, I don't know.
Oh, okay.
I like Ariana, but I really actually don't know.
Yeah, okay. Well, in the outfits, the only one I saw out of, okay, so Rihanna and Ciara were the two black girls.
Yeah.
That were in.
I forgot to mention.
Yeah, in the little the mood board, which was, you know, his idea board. So it was like brainstorming clothing ideas. So it was just Ciara and Rihanna, mostly Rihanna, and then there was this one Asian chick who has a page on Instagram. So he took a picture from her Instagram page, and out of all of the pictures that they had, the only one that Ariana took looks from was the Asian girl, because it was like a skater skirt, but it was like on some freaky 50 Shades of Grey bondage type vibe. Okay, so the Rihanna clothes that they showed was Rihanna from her anti-tour, like where she had those boots that are attached to her hip. I don't know if you guys watch Ariana stuff, but she doesn't dress like that. So I know she probably wouldn't have worn the same way Rihanna wore it, and the same way Ciara wore it. But to me, that's not even black aesthetic, and I don't like how every single time someone of a different race does something, black people, like as a whole, like to try to nitpick everything they do and try to find what's wrong with it, to say that they're appropriating black culture, like wearing boots.
I feel like it just lessens. I'm sorry for
go ahead.
But I feel like it just lessens the arguments of real actual cultural appropriation.
Yes,
like
so
there's
annoying.
real people out here that are actually culture appropriating. We have blackfishing. There's like so many different things going on. We have light skinned people trying to freaking now put themselves in blackface and a bunch of random stuff like that, you know. And I think this just like lessens the real stuff. Like I know that page. I know y'all probably don't know much about them. If you do, great. But, you know, they're known to call out, like, people in the fashion industry that pretty much, like, steal stuff from people. So I understand that that's their thing, but, like, I don't know if the people are black because they don't show themselves, but I just feel like if they think that they're being an ally to black people, they're really not. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
This is just making things worse because this is just simply not cultural appropriation. And I really hate to see, like, any type of people, group of people, white people, whatever type of people, feel as though like they have to, you know, not wear what they want because, oh, this might be cultural appropriation. You know what I mean? Like, within reason, y'all know what I mean. I'm not saying go out here and wear Native American clothes and do all that type of stuff.
And get fucking braids.
Yeah, you know, but at the same time, like,
it's like you can wear it like it's. I feel like it's clothes. Like, isn't
like
it...
a skater skirt is not cultural appropriation.
Exactly. Isn't it fashion? Like, I feel like fashion, to a certain extent, you're allowed to be... aren't you supposed to be, like, out there for fashion? Like, I thought... That's what I thought the point was, is to, like, be uniquely yourself.
Yeah.
So, Rihanna probably got inspiration for somebody. All these people that we look up to got inspiration from fucking somebody.
Exactly.
Like, when Beyonce did the Super Bowl concert, the Formation performance... Was she culturally appropriating, or was she not? I don't want to say cultural appropriation because he's black, but was she stealing Michael Jackson's aesthetic? I didn't see anybody saying that she stole Michael Jackson's aesthetic, even though she obviously was inspired by his whole military look for that performance. Yeah. Like, she literally was wearing his shit, but the girl version.
I just think people are upset mainly because
she's white.
That, and also people claim that Ariana Grande does blackface and because she
really?
tans and shit like that. Yeah, a lot of people feel as though like she's racist and she's doing a lot of like things to like, you know, fit the black aesthetics. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah, you know what I mean?
I didn't even know that people thought that about her. That's crazy. Like, I knew that they thought that she was trying to force the soul because she like took Mariah Carey's like she came off her tip, like,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But I thought that was it. Like,
Yeah.
I'm not really into, like, her fandom at all, to be honest.
Yeah.
But, yeah, and then I started hearing people say that she was just going the pop route because that's what her team wanted, but she always wanted to make, like, soul music, which I don't know if it's true or not, but, I mean, her voice, it would, like, I would believe it either way. Like, if she wants to do pop, if she wants to do soul, because her voice is very versatile. But, yeah, back on the fashion part of it, to me, and then, you know what's funny? The funniest part of this whole conversation is that her fucking stylist is a black guy.
Yeah. So and he even said, like, he pretty much took a screenshot because he follows the page or whatever. And if you want to look at it, it's, again, their page name is diet_Prada. But essentially, he posted on his story and pretty much saying that, like, you know, is he culture appropriating because he's a black man? You know what I mean? Like, he came up with this PDF, he made the PDF or whatever. So it's like, is he ripping off his own culture? Like, that literally makes no sense. You know what I mean? And I don't like how people are acting as though, like, because there's a picture on there where Rihanna and Sierra were literally wearing something similar, those boots and stuff. So somebody had to do it first, right? But you don't see people calling out Sierra's team for taking something from Rihanna. Yeah,
I just feel like they want everyone that is one race to dress away, want everyone that's another race to dress away. And I understand where people are coming from, because people that know me, they know, like, that I really, really hate when I see other people, like, rip off the black community. Like, it actually irks my soul. It's so irritating because I feel like we never get credit. Like, you know, when white fashion models were doing that shit with their fucking hair and they were trying to call it baby hairs, I was like, this shit is nonsense, please. And then they didn't even call it baby hairs. I forgot what they tried to call it. Like, but we obviously know what you're trying to do. Like, the whole, like, bougie ghetto get up that they tried to pull off, and then they didn't,
with the bamboo earrings.
Yes,
and all
like that shit was nonsense. If Ariana was doing that, that would make sense to me. While you're complaining,
but this was not even like hair related. Like, this is literally clothes. And like, I can understand how clothes could be culture appropriation. I 100% agree, but 100% understand.
Agree.
Oh my god! But like, this is not anything cultural. This is, if anything, it's American culture. Like, what? Like, these are all, bitch, what? Like, exactly, like, no. I really wish you guys could see the pictures. That's what sucks about this being on a podcast. I really want y'all to have seen the pictures and stuff, because if you see it, you literally be like, how is this cultural appropriation at all?
Yeah, no, I was staring at that fucking post for the longest time, trying to figure out what look Ariana stole, because I ain't never seen her wear no shit like that. No. Like, literally, never ever have I ever. The only thing I've seen her wear is the skater skirt, and then in the picture they had her with the bondage skater skirt look, and I was like, okay, you know, they could have given credit to the Asian homie on the page. But the Asian girl was not really mentioned in the caption as you know, someone to be outraged for. It was
and she really doesn't even need to be like she doesn't even need to really be mentioned or tagged in, if you ask me personally, only because, like, fashion, it's one of those things where if it's not your clothes, like, you made it yourself, it's not even that imperative that you tag that person, you know what I mean? Like, she doesn't have to, you know what I'm saying? And it's Ariana Grande, let's be real, she's not going to, you know what I'm saying? But I can understand also the side of, like, taking from smaller people, because bigger names always do that. You know what I mean? So it's one of those things where, like, it has to be a balance, you know?
I just feel like I just feel like, and I know Cleo just feels like they just reached, like, they really tried to do the most with this, try to you know, I feel like they probably didn't have shit to post, so they were just looking for something. They just
put it on there,
because it literally did not make any sense. Because it's just like, it just restricts people's creativity. It restricts, like, because nobody wants to, you know, have an idea and then they put their idea out and everyone shits on it and tries to, like, start rumors about them that's not even true, and say that they like they steal ideas and they you know, are stealing from black people or stealing from Asian people or stealing from Native American people. Nobody wants to hear that. So I just feel like people need to stop doing it when it's not necessary, because it just restricts, you know, like, someone's creativity and how far, like, they could have gone, because they're so focused on being quote unquote politically correct or, you know, culturally sensitive. And it's like, that's not necessary.
Like, they're literally trying to watch their move at every single step and point, just so they don't, you know, upset people, you know. But if you guys have opinions on this, or if you get a chance to look at their page, we'd really appreciate if you like, comment. You know, if you're listening on SoundCloud or Anchor, please comment. We definitely want to hear what you guys have to say.
We love to read the comments, you guys. Like, actually.
Yeah, definitely. All right, guys. All right, you guys, that is the end of our episode. Thank you guys for listening. But before we go, we wanted to implement another segment where we tell you guys about our favorite songs of the week. So Vi's going to tell you about hers.
Okay, so the song that I've been listening to on repeat is actually not the mood of the week for me, but, you know, it's just been in my head. Shout out to Michael Jackson.
Okay.
The best artist of all time.
They try to make me
hate Michael Jackson. They try to make
I forgot how I made
hate
that
Michael Jackson. They try to make me hate Michael Jackson. I said no.
That's not even how it went.
This bitch made a whole song.
I made a whole song about Michael Jackson.
Because those fucking rumors. But that's besides the point. But yes, Michael Jackson, I'm always in the mood to listen to Michael. And the song that I really was listening to a lot this week was Liberian Girl. I love that fucking song. Listen to it on YouTube. They have an acapella version. They even have a version of him where he's singing and making the harmonies. That shit is so good. Like, just go listen to it. Appreciate his voice. So yes, that's the song of the week.
Okay. Well, mine's going to be a little bit more than just one song. I actually have a friend that's an artist in Houston, you guys. In Houston. Check her out. Her name is Peyton. That's been my ride or die since literally middle school, you guys. And I just really wanted to make her like, I guess, my song of the week or whatever, because, like, you know, she's been there a lot for me. And recently, over the summer, she had a song called Lay Low / Crazy For You. And she actually made a music video for you guys. So y'all should check it out on YouTube. But also, I styled her for that video.
Yes!
So if you want to see my styling, please go check that video out. And it's through Stone's Throw. So if you can't find it from just looking up the title, look up Stone's Throw and look up Peyton, and you should see it. It's called Lay Low / Crazy For You. And also, I wanted to say her EP just dropped. Reach Out is the name of her EP. You can check it out on Spotify, Tidal, SoundCloud, YouTube, shit, everywhere, bitch.
That shit was good. I listened to it, and my favorite song on that hoe was Come Over. Just a slight recommendation. That's my favorite song on that bitch.
Y'all, she's an angel. I love her to death. So y'all definitely check her out. But once again, thank you guys for listening. We really appreciate you guys.
Yeah, we really do. And we are out.
Bye, y'all.